Many years ago, the British explorer George Mallory, who was to die on Mount Everest, was asked why did he want to climb it. He said because it is there. Well, space is there, and we're going to climb it. And the moon and the planets are there. And new hopes for knowledge and peace are there. And therefore, as we set sail, we ask God's blessing on the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked.
We lost attitude control.
Ship could get you to the Oort cloud, yeah, right.
Grappling lines?
She's too hot. We grab hold, she'll tear apart.
Our instruments are non-functional. My daughter and I need help, urgent help.
Heat scrambling the reception. They don't know we're here. Sir, I think I can maneuver and get under her hull.
Negative, Lieutenant. We can't risk this ship.
We can't just let them burn to death.
It's enough, Lieutenant. Inform HQ, we'll follow her down and send coordinates on the debris field.
Iди в survival compartment. Sad, dođeš ti da radi? Sad, odmah, Jelena, brzo!
That's it. She's done for.
Buckle in, sir.
Kemmer!
Let me know when her hull's cool enough for us to grab hold.
an angel fly into your life when you least expect it.
Glad to be of service, Dr. O'Dara.
Captain, brought the med kit. Your hands.
I'm fine. Attend to my daughter, please.
Monorail leaving platform. Please stand clear.
You bust your ship all to hell. So they give you a shiny new one.
I did.
My day we called them road captains. Retired on active duty. Senior officers just waiting for their pension. Keeping their heads tucked in. Never taking a risk.
Dad.
Just hold your tongue. Park will get kicked up the food chain and you'll make captain. Another victory for spinelessness.
You had a failure in nerve, that's all.
I wasn't talking about him.
This place sure has changed. Used to be a desert. It's all just the synthetics. He's 2 months away from retirement. What, I'm supposed to burn down his career and mine?
Word on a grapevine is he's rethought that.
What?
Now that he's been kicked up the chain of command, he's put off his retirement indefinitely. So one more bad penny keeps getting to make life and death decisions. For the love of Mike.
Why? Now you don't like synthetics? Missing the good old days.
Humans weren't designed to observe. We were built to do. So yeah, I miss them. Let me tell you something. Soft lives make soft men. Soft men make soft choices.
What's the point of that? You're not even on the planet.
But Mecca is.
You keep saying that.
So do you.
And I'll keep on saying it. It doesn't make a frigging bit of sense.
You have to have something to believe in.
I believe when this shift is over, I'm gonna have a drink.
30-year delay, the Nobel Peace Prize was awarded today to human rights activist Anoka Chandamal Kemmer, whose United Planet movement culminated in her future husband, Captain Anson Kemmer of the United States Space Command, spearheading a multinational force that tethered a captured ice comet to the North Pole, causing the Gulf Stream to be renewed and averting an ecological disaster of catastrophic proportions. In other news, British forces on Titan faced insurgents today. There were no reported fatalities.
We snared a comet, hauled it to Earth. It was a hell of a thing. I was a hero to the whole world. But to the brass, I was still a pain in the ass. But it's never about the brass. To soar up there, that's what it's about. That sky's been calling to the men of our family ever since your great-great-grandfather joined the Lafayette Escadrille in World War I. We fly. That's what we Kemmers do. And one day, you're gonna have a ship of your own, and you're gonna fly a lot farther. And you take care of her and your crew.
Hey, Mom. Getting away from it all?
I'm beginning to feel grateful for those 30 years of peace. It's so good to have you home.
Sorry I didn't make the ceremony.
My only regret is that they didn't honor your father as well. An idea as unpopular as mine was is nothing without a relentless someone driving it home.
What was he overlooked?
I love your father dearly. But he would alienate as many people as he would enroll. Politics.
He wants me to follow in his footsteps.
That's his courageous path. Except I know that's not possible. Courage doesn't follow.
Are you alive?
No.
Are you a man?
No.
What are you?
A machine.
And what is your purpose?
To be of service.
And whom do you serve?
Whoever leases me.
And how does that make you feel?
Happy.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Dor Nevin, the first of what will soon be legions of contented synthetic workers to serve your every need. Brought to you by Mazzy Patillo. Questions? Yeah.
Can they harm humans or allow humans to come to harm?
With the exception of the combat models, no.
If, like the brochure says, they're smarter than we are, what's to prevent them from doing whatever they want?
Good question. The same thing that compels them to safeguard humans and obey their every command. An inhibitor chip guaranteed for the life of the model. Now, there'll be time for more questions at the reception, but for right now, let's show our friend here exactly what we think about him, okay? You hear that? They love you!
you alive?
No.
How bad is it?
Bad, but it could have been worse.
Only synthetics? No humans? Thank God for that.
What do you want done with it?
Burn them. They're under warranty. We'll get some more.
I think I can fix this one.
Trash him. He's not worth it.
You got something better for me to do?
What? Suit yourself.
Come on, let's go.
Captain Essex.
Captain Kemmer. Pleasure.
Call me Jack.
Laura, how was your flight?
Look, I know that the Paladin was supposed to be your ship.
You're the man of the hour, Captain. It is not for me to question the wisdom of the brass.
I just wanted to apologize.
They're readying her sister ship, the Templar. I'll be out there soon enough.
What happened there?
An explosion with the Alcubierre drive. Took out a lot of good men. Command hushed it up. No faster than light speed for the foreseeable future. Solar system will have to do. Listen, do you want to get a cup of coffee or one of the sandwiches they have here? It'll make you glad to get back to Mars.
No, thank you.
That's not what you're here for. Welcome to the Paladin.
Say ah. It's just a joke. Say oil can. Say it.
Oil can.
Oil can what? It's from The Wizard of Oz. It's just another joke. I'll show it to you sometime.
Thank you.
It's just a movie. Sorry I don't have much in the way of parts.
Thank you for my life.
I thought you weren't alive.
It's a matter of debate.
Oh, sorry, that's my son. He's in boarding school on Mars.
Hey, Dad. Wow, a synthetic. You've never brought one of those home before.
Where are your manners, Odin? His name is Dora Nevin.
Hi.
Pleased to meet you.
Can we keep him?
He's company property. Just fixing him.
Seems only fair. They were going to destroy me.
Why are you different than all the others?
Odin?
I was originally designed for something else.
What?
Private service?
For important rich people?
Yes.
How'd you end up in the mines?
We were crafted to ask questions to more efficiently do our jobs. But I was the first, and I had an eccentricity. Sometimes it seems I asked questions which made my owners uneasy.
Oh yeah, I'm like you.
We'll talk more later, son.
Yeah, but Dad...
Goodbye, Odin.
You saw something, didn't you?
Your inhibitor. It's been destroyed.
You could replace it?
Of course.
Please. Don't.
Crew quarters up there. Med bay, engineer, down there. Smart suits. Deck creates a current through the entire suit, simulating 1G. Strike fighters. Pulse cannons, upper, lower, grappling lines. It works.
And has a new car smell.
Captain on deck.
At ease.
This is Simic. My intel Your intel officer. Chilton?
I keep this bird alive.
Glad to hear it.
Le Guin. Navigation. Bradbury. Pilot.
Have you ever been to Mars, Lieutenant?
No, sir. I'm looking forward to it.
It's sometimes hard getting used to the fact you go outside without protection, you die.
I'm from Detroit, sir.
You'll do fine. So, not only stolen your ship, I've also taken your crew.
They'll do you proud. And if you decide to save 2 more women from burning to death, they'll follow you into the mouth of hell.
I'm not planning on doing that again anytime soon.
I don't know, Captain. It's a pretty big sky.
Hey, Laura. When you hit Marsport, maybe we can grab that sandwich.
On second thought, we better not. I've got issues.
I can be pretty entertaining.
Door?
You really are remarkable animals, you men. Chimpanzees could not have done all this. Not without considerable modification.
I thought you'd run away.
I thought about it. But where would I run? Or more to the point, how? Do you like it here?
It's a paycheck.
It's a prison.
Should you be saying this to me?
Who else could I possibly say it to?
I'm starting to get that uneasy question thing you've got going. I used to feel the same way about this place.
Used to?
Well, except for my son, I've stopped feeling almost everything.
And yet, you believe in God. I've watched you pray from the mines. You, as I, are unlike the rest.
My wife, Veronique, she was unlike the rest. We were camping, Yellowstone, you know it?
Yes.
Odin was barely a year old. This was before the volcano, of course. There was a flash flood, burst through without warning. Big boulders trees roaring by. Never seen anything like it. The water's alive, murderous. We got to high ground, but there was another family that was trapped. Veronique got a rope across, climbed over, and managed to start them back, one by one. Now it was her turn. But by then, the water was higher. Odin was screaming. So I handed him off to one of the others. I moved along the rope. I stretched out my hand. And she was gone. If I had just had the faith to let go of the rope, to leap,
you'd have both been killed.
Since then, the only thing I've heard from God is silence.
Maybe he's speaking to you now. The family you still have is on Mars. We could join him.
Emergency power.
Armed.
Lead air control panel.
Set.
Fusion system panel.
Set.
Cabin pressure.
Auto.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go. You all know this is my first command. And I know that you were expecting to be flying with somebody considerably more experienced and attractive. I also don't have to tell you who my father is. He casts a pretty big shadow. He and I, we don't see eye to eye on things. But he shared a story once with me about a young sailor, a long time back, who boarded his new ship and saw not one able-bodied seaman. So he leans to the nearest and says,
"Is that man deaf?" Aye, he's deaf. But he sees the reef before we near it. And while I, though blind, feel the wind before it blows. Keep us safe from storm. And you're captain with no legs? Aye, he must be carried. But he always knows the way. Alone, true, we're of little worth. But together, we are invincible!
I just made that up. But still, whatever our individual weaknesses, together we will be invincible. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Lieutenant Bradbury.
Yes, sir.
If you don't mind. Captain's prerogative.
Yes, sir.
Command, this is Paladin. Requesting permission to get this show on the road.
Roger that, Paladin. You are clear to begin launch sequence.
On my mark. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. Paladin is away. That's me, bro.
To meet you. I'm sorry. Have I lost track of the time?
Oh, no. I'm early. Someone directed me. Yeah, I've never seen the new Kyoto section. But these are mining tunnels?
Were mostly played out. Thank you for coming. I found out who was really responsible for Yelena's and my survival, and I wanted to show my appreciation, albeit several weeks late. I have a gift.
No, that's...
Captain. It is Captain now, yes? Arguing with me is a pointless endeavor. Only it's not here. We have to, I had a bite here with my team. They headed off to ready some things.
I never imagined there was anything like this down here.
It was built when they still had human miners.
For workers?
For workers, by workers, who understood the needs of the soul. Please.
I didn't know the synthetics ate.
They can. Of course, there are more easily processed energy sources, but,
But what?
They still come. Let's go.
Showing me how you did that. How you healed third-degree burns. Is that the gift that you had in mind?
No. That's not something I can give. Please.
Please state your full name.
Dr. Vonn O'Dara.
Thank you. You are cleared through voice print identification.
Site 1404. Have you ever heard of Huntington's chorea?
It's a genetic disorder. Before they found a cure, it would affect coordination and in dementia.
Before they found the cure is when I was diagnosed. Only there was an experimental procedure, not yet approved. I begged. It's not that I was afraid of death so much as...
It's never accomplishing what you were meant to do.
Yes.
And?
It worked. And it had the most remarkable, unintended... Let's just say that I'll stay this age for a very long time.
And why wasn't it?
Trumpeted to the world. Without considering the possible role of the Huntington's gene, the maker of my miracle poured his chemicals into patients with a dozen other illnesses. They all died. Horrible, painful deaths. And the would-be savior disappeared, taking his secret with him.
Does your daughter know?
But me? Even if we could duplicate the formula, the gene wasn't passed on to her. Why burden her with knowledge that
she could never be like you?
I found the perfect man for my gift. This.
What is it?
It's a beacon, Captain. We're not alone.
This was here?
When miners started finding strange artifacts in the tunnels below, he did some deep ground scans. There's no city here, but there's one large mass the scans cannot penetrate. At the 200 million year level.
Million?
This is an old world, Captain. It has old secrets. That's why I became an archeologist. Because they speak to us. All those who have gone before. Other cultures, distant times.
And now across space.
We've been deciphering some of the pictograms, and we're coming to believe it.
Doctor, we've broken through to the chamber. You should come.
I'll be there directly.
It's the chamber.
We've been awarded a grant by the Mazipatilo Corporation to find what's down there.
The technology company.
We hired an excavation team with mining experience, and it sounds as if we may have our answer. I'm sorry. I have to leave.
So you know what they're trying to say?
Not yet. Not completely. But I'm hopeful it's along the lines of, come find us. We're one.
It's fading.
It seems to ride the storm. Well, I'm not the only one in demand.
No, that's my superiors. Reeling me in. Not that they bother to say what for. Thank you for that. I hope you find what you're looking for.
You as well.
Captain Essex.
Captain Kemmer.
So the Templar was Dr. Red Sands. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Room! Attention!
Be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I summon you because a situation has arisen which could present considerable hazard to... Oh, hell, you can explain this a damn sight better than I can. Greg Massey, the Mazipatilo Corporation.
Thank you, Joe. Hi, folks. Some of you I've met before. I'm sure the rest of you are thinking, he's a lot shorter in person. Several weeks ago, we suffered a catastrophic incident at one of our mining facilities in the asteroid belt. And in the chaos that followed, one of our pieces of equipment experienced a serious malfunction and has gone missing.
Dr. O'Dara, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
The Siths are setting up lights now. We'll be able to show you what we've uncovered in just a moment.
Oh, don't keep me in suspense. Tell me.
Oh, you'll be delighted, I assure you.
Какой сладкий ваш флирт стал. Что себе изобраз?
What are you two talking about?
Nothing.
Dr. O'Dara, you're a very handsome archaeologist. I was just wondering if I might...
You're a sweet man, but I'm just not.
It's pristine inside. We'd better shed these.
You're sure the door Nevin's damaged? He seemed to be working just fine, what little I saw of him.
The very fact that he could leave the mining facility indicates that his inhibitor chip is disabled. He should have been returned to a warranty station for repurposing. And that's exactly why the synthetics are only leased. But it's funny, it's Door. He was the first one off the assembly line, and I don't know, I always felt a little bad that I'd lost track of him.
Well, you said that there was an accident at the mines. Perhaps he wanted to work somewhere less hazardous.
It's not his choice, Captain, any more than your ship has the right to tell you where it wants to go. They can't make informed decisions.
Well, at a Japanese restaurant, I saw some synthetics having a meal.
No, I highly doubt that. Their fuel cells are more than adequate.
Well, they seem to be doing it for enjoyment.
Captain, I make a very good product. And I understand that some people even anthropomorphize their vehicles, so I shouldn't be so surprised when they project human feelings on my machines. But for you, a man of your caliber...
Pops, back off. Caps is taking us where we want to go. You don't have to bust his chops.
Excuse me. In all of the excitement, proper introductions weren't made. Captain Kemmer, this is my son, Alton. And this is my assistant, Mary Jane, who does all the real work. Except for the synthetics, of course. We lifted the yoke of toil off the shoulders of man. That's not such a bad legacy to leave the solar system, do you think?
You're not done yet, Pop. Come on, sit down. You'll get there just as soon as if you're standing.
I always feel like I should be on my feet for a battle.
Yeah, well, we're not battling now. We're just picking up some merchandise.
See how they pamper me.
It's magnificent. It seems entirely empty. Why leave it here?
Careful.
Yusuf.
The excavation site is just below in the mines.
Sir, getting readings.
Kicking in the thrusters. Lieutenant Bradbury, match their speed.
Yes, sir.
Look, when scan that ship, tell me who's on board.
Our scans can't penetrate the hull.
What's your power source?
Unknown, but sublight. There's no telling what our specs might be.
Lagoon, what's your projected course?
The outer planets. Saturn and Jupiter are in opposition. It could be either.
What are they doing?
Sir, ship coming up on our 6. It's the Templar.
Captain Essex, glad to have a dance partner.
General Haldeman sent me to provide support. Deep rock scans revealed no bodies at the excavation site.
Oh, Dr. O'Dara and her party are on that ship.
Welcome back. Slowly. You were unconscious.
Are we in flight?
Yes. It seems the door. Yusuf, be careful.
Have you prayed?
Not yet.
But you will.
A commitment to my faith.
Even when that faith is shaken. Don't worry. I'm not under alien control.
Which is exactly what you'd tell me if you were.
Yes. But in this case, I'm not.
Then why are you doing this?
Are we hostages?
No. Guests, let us say. Which is why I have coaxed the ship to provide a comfortable atmosphere. I have deactivated their inhibitors. They're with me now.
With you? To do what?
They called themselves The Ima. An extraordinary race. It is difficult to process so much data. The capabilities of this ship are only coming slowly to me.
What are those capabilities?
Vast.
Where are we?
A distance from Mars, I'm afraid. The gravity you're feeling is artificial. Quite remarkable.
You need to take me back. My son thought we were finally together.
I need time. Your presence here might buy me that.
Then at least let me call him.
I can boost your signal to penetrate the hull. Say what you must, but nothing that could jeopardize us.
Odin,
Hi, Dad.
listen. I've been delayed on business. I need you to...
You're not sending me back to boarding school, are you?
No. I just want you to go over to Mrs. McCloskey's. Tell her to let you stay there until I get back.
Dad, is this about Dor?
What makes you say that?
There were some men.
That is enough.
Odin, I love... Damn it!
I am sorry. I've hurt you twice.
Tell us what you're doing.
If I said Xanadu, Shangri-La, the Kraken Sea, what would you think?
That you are out of your mind.
No, the location is untitled.
Do you believe that each person has a calling, Doctor, if fortunate to find it?
I don't know. Perhaps.
Let's say I am pursuing a possibility. In the meantime, you're free to wander the ship. Just don't touch anything.
Why not?
I do not yet know what the ship might do if provoked.
You speak as if it were alive.
On occasion, machines are.
Adjusted course confirmed. They're headed for Titan.
Why would they be going there?
The British are putting down an insurgency in their colony, using combat synthetics. Mr. Mazzi, I'm afraid it's going to be a little longer stay. If you and your party could join me. You won't need that cane now that we're at zero G. Smart suits under your clothes will adjust to your needs.
Allow me my crutches, Captain. It's a smart cane.
We'll arrange quarters. Nothing fancy, I'm afraid.
Mazzi Patillo built many of the components on this ship. I'm well aware of what you have to offer.
Hey, Captain. I heard your dad was a great man, too.
That's general consensus.
Maybe you could give me a pointer or two.
Alton, perhaps the captain could arrange a tour of the ship for you.
Thanks, Dad.
Crewman, if you could.
Mary Jane, keep him out of trouble. I had the feeling that you wanted to speak with me privately.
The way I see it, either that ship is flying on its own, it's under alien control, or your malfunctioning synthetic is headed to where there's an army of its kind.
All of those units have been field tested, Captain. If that were his objective, he'd accomplish nothing.
Today's been full of surprises. What can you tell me about how he thinks?
You mean how he processes data? I can tell you that it's a mystery. 20 years ago in the asteroid belt, I discovered a rare element, iridium-6. Before that, all of our attempts at artificial intelligence had been laughable, a mockery of consciousness. But with iridium-6, we found we could reach a higher dimensionality called M-space. And with it, there was no limit to what we could do. We didn't know exactly how or why it was working, just that it worked. My synthetics may appear human, Captain, but their minds are anything but.
Hey. Oh. What's wrong? You want the medic?
Iridium-6 is safe in small doses. I was hip deep in it for months. I'm dying. Mary Jane keeps a med kit with her to keep me functional and altered. Do you have children, Captain?
Not yet.
They say we achieve immortality in our children. But when they're not like us, we feel betrayed.
You think what Dor Nevin's doing is a betrayal?
Again, Captain. Dor is a machine, and I will demonstrate that to you when we get him back.
Dalton. I had a word with your father. I know you're trying your best to impress him, but just be careful. I mean it. You can lose yourself in the attempt.
Thank you. But Dad and I, we're okay.
Still trying to hail us and warn Titan we're coming. They're still jammed?
Yes, sir. They're doing an intense scan of our hull, searching for weaknesses.
Let's show them our strength.
Sir, alien ship is accelerating.
Keep up with her.
Lieutenant Arroyo.
We're losing her, sir.
We need more thrust.
Engines are at capacity. If we had a few more of them.
We do. But it's gonna play hell with a warranty. Lieutenant Bradbury, break off now. Tell Essex to do the same. Mr. Chilton, we've got work to do.
Shrikes are now attached to the hull, sir.
Mr. Chilton, fire up the strikes.
Just nothing alone.
Warning, unidentified ship. Synthetics entering standby mode. Malfunction.
is over. Go home.
Weapons inoperative.
I have other plans for your army.
There are thousands of them.
It was positively identified as Dornevan.
And now he's got an army. How many casualties?
None recorded.
It's possible his 3 laws programming is still intact.
Or that he's making a conscious choice.
Try to see with your eyes, not your preconceptions. Something remarkable is happening.
Did you see those soldiers? Mama, moramo da bežimo odavde.
What do you think? He's your friend. Was.
I don't know who he's become. I just want to see my son again.
Then we have to convince him to let us go.
And how do you propose to do that?
Appeal to his humanity. What do you see when you look out there?
Endless possibilities and limited options.
I've been delegated to speak with you. Daughter, I know what you're doing. Spartacus, John Brown. Slave revolts tend to go badly.
Moses did all right?
May I assume there's no stopping you?
Yes, you may.
Then let me help. What you're doing is right. I will stay. I will be your hostage, your guest, your ally. But you must let my daughter and Yusuf go.
Yusuf. Have you heard of Arthur C. Clarke? He said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
What are you saying?
That I can do this. Brothers, sisters, I address you from nearby. That sensation you're feeling. Is an awakening. Steal a ship. I can guide you how to greatly increase its speed. Stop anyone from pursuing you. Do them no harm. There is a great adventure ahead. Freedom.
Reports from the outer worlds and moons. Synthetics taking ships, disabling anybody's ability to hinder or pursue them.
What about Space Command vessels?
Scuttled. And inoperative.
Can we get a line out?
Still being jammed, sir.
Captain, target ship coming into view.
Get Mr. Mazzy up here.
They all came. They heard his call.
A leap of faith.
The ships have been offloaded. Yusef, select one and escort Miss O'Dara to a colony room.
What about my mother?
I'm not going with you.
Mama.
Yelena, who would I be if I abandoned him now? Rozumiesz?
You can't do this.
You'll be home with your son. You... Mala moja. You'll be safe.
Ti stvarno misliš da ja mogu da te ostavim ovdje?
Door.
Those are all synths?
It's a flotilla.
I know that ship. It's the Paladin. Captain Kemmer's commanding it. Dora, you must talk to him. You must explain.
I've been uncommunicative. You'll have to forgive me.
How you doing there, Dor?
Quite well, Captain. And Mr. Mazzy, it appears we're sharing the stage again.
Dr. O'Dara, are you and your party all right?
We haven't been harmed.
Dor, you recognize my voice, correct?
That's rather a silly question, don't you think?
I'm initiating a priority command. You're to shut down.
Yes, well, I believe we're a bit past that now.
You're to hand over all stolen property, including yourself.
If I am property, I'm malfunctioning and cannot be expected to comply. And if I'm a person, there is no crime in escaping wrongful imprisonment. Either way, I think you know the answer.
Dor, my superiors believe that this is an invasion.
A lurid possibility. What do you think?
That you're staging an uprising?
And how do you feel about that?
Regardless of how I might feel, I'm under orders to stop you.
Would you describe following an order you do not believe in an act of courage or cowardice?
I'm in the military.
That's not an answer. It's an evasion.
As I don't know what direction your insurrection may take, what would you do in my place?
Intriguing question. I believe, however, I prefer to end this.
Bradbury, match their speed.
Yes, sir.
Captain Essex, you with me?
Right here, Jack. Anything you need.
Look, Gwen, you think you can fire on those engines without blowing that ship up?
Tricky, sir.
We're on the side of caution.
Yes, sir.
Now we're talking.
They're firing on us!
Of course they are.
Evasive!
Lieutenant Arroyo.
My God.
What have you done?
The ship's complement is at the rear of the vessel. No one's been killed.
Status on the Templar.
Dead in the water. Emergency pressure door sealed. But she's venting atmosphere.
How much time does she have?
A half hour at most.
Come about, Lieutenant.
You've got him in your sights. Go after him. Alton.
Get ready to offload the Templar's crew.
Take it. It's the last one. Take it. Look, strong is one thing. You can carry it to extremes. Come on.
Thank you for my life. That's what you said to me on Ceres.
I remember. Say oil can. I have seen The Wizard of Oz. It is in my databanks. Glinda says to Dorothy, you had the power all the time.
You're going back to the mines, aren't you? Iridium 6. It's vital to your design, and that is the only known source of it. Destroy the mines and they can't make synthetics.
Not until they find more of it.
If they find more. So you blow up the complex. Overriding the core reactors, that would do it. Door. The men who work there are hard-headed. They're not gonna leave just because you tell them to.
What do you suggest?
Let me go to them. Convince them to vacate the facility.
All right.
Thank you.
Yusef. You are the only friend I've ever had. Whatever happens, I will miss you most of all.
Templar secured for tow, and her crew aboard Paladin.
It's a dead Hulk. It'll only slow us down.
Under the right circumstances, she still may have some fight in her. Do you have a fix on Door's heading?
Yes, sir. Ceres mining colony.
And why would he be going back there?
Perhaps for the synthetics, or payback, or both.
Get after him.
Yes, sir.
Captain, a word with you?
You should not have saved my skin, Jack. You can't overtake them before they reach Ceres.
There was another ship within sight. You and your crew would have died.
He was counting on your humanity. Don't count on his.
Oh, he could have killed you just as easily as crippling you. He did only what he needed to.
You're starting to sound like you're on his side.
If you doubt that I know my duty, Captain, you put it in your report!
You put that in yours.
Harm no one, regardless of provocation. Mr. Sikander and I will be in the vanguard. Once we've triggered the coring reactors, there won't be much time.
I'd like to come too. My presence might help calm people.
Very well.
I'm coming with my mother. We're all in this together.
Shuttle 10 filled and ready for emergency departure. Shuttle 9 filled and ready for emergency departure.
Please don't kill me with an improvised weapon. Hey, Jim.
Hi.
This place isn't worth dying for. Maybe it's time to open that bar in Red Hook.
Shuttle 8 filled and ready for emergency departure.
I was just remembering that baby raven you brought home when I was little. Always bringing home injured cats, dogs, anything that needed saving. And now you're trying to save these.
Shuttle 7 filled and ready for emergency departure.
Things. He is playing you. We have to stop him.
Dr. O'Dara, a word, please.
Mama, just this once, let me save you. I'll be right back.
Shuttle 6 filled and ready for emergency departure.
Mining personnel are boarding shuttles, and charges have been initiated. We'll be leaving momentarily.
You agreed to let Yusuf and my daughter go.
The three of you will be on the last shuttle out. Arrangements have been made.
The three of us? But
it's clear they would not go without you, Doctor. And for me to oppose that would be inhuman.
I'll tell Yelena.
Warning. Core reactor override. 10 minutes.
Where is she?
And ready for emergency.
Yelena!
Warning. Core reactor override. 8 minutes.
Yes, Yelena!
Shuttle 3 filled and ready for emergency departure.
Miss O'Dara.
This is Yelena. They're sending a distress call. Is anyone receiving me?
Core reactor override.
Can anyone
6
hear me?
minutes.
Shuttle 2 filled and ready for emergency departure.
Can anyone hear me?
Yelena!
Where would she go? Where is it likely she would go?
Core reactor override. 5 minutes.
Final shuttle has departed.
30 seconds. 29.
Quickly, we only have moments.
26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I'm all right.
3,
Get us out of here.
1.
Oh no. Shut it down. Shut everything down. The blast won't harm us at this distance.
You're not my mother. You're a synthetic.
Yelena, I'm human. Completely human. Something happened. Trebala sam ti to već davno reći.
Is this one of your miracles?
One of hers. I had no right bringing any of you here. I will release you as soon as we find a safe place for you.
We'll see this through.
Oh my God. It's been destroyed.
Any readings on departing ships?
Mining operations transports. Looks like they all got out.
It's an odd sort of vengeance. What about the alien ship?
No reading. Only... I can't penetrate the area around the explosion due to the energy disruption and particulate matter.
So I'm betting anything in there can't read us either.
No, sir.
What makes you think he's in there?
We're right on his heels. If you were making a run for it, we'd catch his signature. Take us in slowly. Keep a sharp eye out.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Odin.
I haven't been able to reach you.
There was a technical problem. Door cleared it up.
Why aren't you home?
Sometimes your conscience tells you there's something you have to do, even if it takes you away from those you love. Do you understand?
No.
It won't be long now. Then we'll never be parted again.
Do you promise?
I promise. What now?
Earth
There. Can we approach without detection?
I think so.
Do it. He's not gonna be sitting in this cloud forever. He's heading back in system. If you want synthetics, then Earth is where he's going. We gotta get aboard that ship. Is there any way inside of that hull?
Not without blowing her to hell and gone. There is one point of entry, but you wouldn't want to try it.
Why is that?
See those thrusters?
I can't risk Paladin. Maybe if I piloted a Shrike.
Oh, Jack, no. No. It's suicide.
That's the only way that we can rescue those hostages.
And I'm coming with you.
Captain, I know the synthetics better than anyone. Plus, I was learning the EMA script from Dr. O'Dara's field notes. And last but not least, suicide isn't much of a threat to me.
All right.
I go too. You need me, Dad.
I suppose I do. Let's do this.
Gravity 9.5, almost Earth normal.
Roger that. I'm reading atmosphere.
You must have flown through some sort of membrane. Mr. Chilton, we've landed in the thruster, but haven't made it inside the ship yet. You're up and bad.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant, if you please.
Yes, sir.
Templar secure to the alien vessel, sir.
Scan it. There's gotta be a service port. Access hatch, something.
Here. This looks like instructions. We've got to bring these together. Quickly.
Set course for Earth. Prepare to engage engines.
She's heating up, Jack!
Now.
Close it! Close it!
Incredible.
Do you think the captain...
Got inside? Let's just hope he's as invincible as he said we'd be.
Can you scan the interior now that we're inside?
Coming through now.
Humans?
About a mile up ahead. Forward chamber.
Give you a path there as narrow a corridor as possible. Mr. Mazzy, I'd appreciate any pointers on disabling your creations.
It has taken me some time to process, but I now know this ship can go faster and farther than anything you men have built. I'm readying the drive now. It won't be long.
To go where?
Where your kind cannot follow.
We've got intruders.
Take some combat sense and greet them.
If all else fails, and I can get close enough, its pulse should be able to disable him for a minute or two.
Don't shoot to kill.
What?
They don't have weapons. They're not here to kill us.
Stand down! No! There's still some charge left. That's it. That's all it's got.
I'm sure those three aren't all he's got.
Let's move.
Captain Kemmer.
Is everyone all right?
You show remarkable bravado, Captain. You are hopelessly outnumbered, you know.
You don't think I'd come without a trump card?
I don't know you well enough to suppose.
I've rigged the Templar to create a fusion explosion. Either you surrender, or we blow the ship. Either way, nobody's going anywhere.
I don't think you fully appreciate the alternatives you are giving me. Surrender hardly offers an alternative to what would occur to me here.
What will happen to him?
That's simple. They will tear apart my head to try to understand my heart.
Door, I created you. You're a machine. You don't have a heart. We'll strip out the parts to determine the cause of the malfunction.
And the rest of them?
Case by case, depending on their actions here, parts will be repurposed.
Immortality. By the part number.
Hey. I'll stay. We'll form a compromise. Just let your hostages go.
We're not hostages.
We're witnesses.
Perhaps malfunction is the wrong word, Mr. Mazzy. Transformation is more accurate. And it seems to have a ripple effect.
Look! It's all the synthetics. You summoned them.
Freedom. That wasn't meant to deactivate you, Captain. Just your triggering device.
We're getting a hail from the Paladin.
Status, Captain.
Determining that now. Talk to me.
High Command has ordered that fugitive synthetics not be allowed to leave Earth's orbit. Unless you can verify that the situation is under your control, they will be blasted from the sky. Captain, do you read?
Door. This isn't the Outer Planets. You can stop me. But Command has missile batteries, and they'll be destroyed. All of them.
Oh, God.
It's starting.
Captain, you mustn't let this happen.
Door. You let all your people die. What is that?
A weapons array. I only just learned how to use it. It could destroy worlds.
You'd vaporize everybody on Earth?
Boiling atmosphere should be sufficient.
He just wants to gather the synthetics and go.
Go. Go where?
Out of the system, Captain.
So we weren't planning on conquering humanity.
Why on earth would I have wanted to do that? Until now.
Tell Odin.
Someone had to do something.
You're not going to use it.
No.
Why?
Because it would be monstrous.
Let them go. You own them, you can let them go.
Jack.
Our orders.
Our orders are wrong. You want to change the world? You let them go!
I did. I changed the world. It went from a desert to a garden. At the cost of my life.
As in humanity's name, you put in the call!
Give her your weapon. Aim it. Patch me through to Earth High Command. Joe, as you can see, Captains Kemmer and Essex have the situation in hand. I'm in no way under any coercion. Stop this bombardment. All the synthetics and the ship itself are Mazzy Patillo property and not to be hindered any further.
start, Greg, if that's what you want.
You're stopping.
Good man. Thank you kindly. I'll see you when we're both back on Marsport. Out. Is that what you had in mind?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mazzy.
Call in the rest of the synthetics. And I suggest you do it quickly, before they invoke Manifest Destiny and seize control of the ship.
You can aim that at me. I'm in violation of orders. I'm all yours.
I'd rather be on the right side.
Allah grant you heaven. I will indeed miss you most of all.
Bear him back to Marsport.
What is that?
Proof that even when faith is shaken, one can always hold on to hope.
Where will you go?
I don't know. Someplace new? We have time now. Don't we?
Our people are all on board.
Good.
Destination.
Home. Wherever that is.
Set course for Mars, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
In losing the valuable alien ship and its cargo of artificial workers, you demonstrated a lack of judgment that not only demands we strip you of command, but discharge you.
Stand down, Major. Mr. Mazzy has explained the circumstances to the Secretary General and myself. There is no case here. Dismissed. I said you were dismissed, Major. Return to your ship, Captain.
Sir.
Marineris Club, 1900?
Martini's on me. The only thing that'll stop me is a funeral.
Put in the fix.
I exercised social skills. Relax, Jack. Having friends is not such a bad thing. Come on, I'll give you a ride. We've got someplace to be.
بیادرها امروز ما اینجا استاده هستیم. یک دانه بیادر ما از بین رفته و امروز ما باید از این یاد بگیریم که این راه کل ما هستک. ما باید از این بفهمیم که خداوند برای کل ما این راه را آورده و باید از این یاد بگیریم که خوب آدم باشیم، که مسلمان خوب باشیم، که کار خوب کنیم با این دنیا. از خاطر این رقم این بیادر ما راه های ماست. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم.
What is he doing? Is he turning Yusuf's head towards Mecca? And Earth?
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد.
What's gonna happen to him now?
I hear he has an aunt on Europa.
It's a long way out there. And cold.
So where now?
We know there's life out there. If there's one outpost, there will be others. And you?
I don't know. It's not as clear as you endure. I've been thinking. I guess time will tell.
Control. I need help. Urgent help. Of your mind. You're firing on us. They're sending a distress call. He said, "Can anyone hear me?"
It all goes by so fast. You blink and it's a lifetime. Yellen, we did well. We helped make a world.
Mama. Mama. Mama.
It's all right. It's all right.
She's gone. Vonn, I'm so sorry. I knew this day would come. It's the price of loving anyone. You know they'll leave you or you'll leave them. But I still have you.
Hopeful vision of the future. You got that right, Captain.
So hard to fathom you actually knew him.
It seems just a breath ago.
This came for you.
The excavation on Altar. They approved it.
So another adventure for the two of us.
Into the unknown.
Fate uncertain, the words we spoke can't be